Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, and welcome to Week 1 of the 2025 Vikings season. It is officially here. It is Bears Week. Vikings traveling Monday night to Chicago to take on the Bears on Monday Night Football. The wait is over, and your wait should be over if you're hungry. Go to the grocery store, go to the gas station, get yourself a Patriot Thin Crust Pizza by Brewpub. Great pizza, great cause. Truly one of the best frozen pizzas out there. It's absolutely delicious, loaded with toppings, loaded with flavor. Get yourself a Patriot. Again, great pizza, great cause. Thank you, Brewpub, for sponsoring this vid. And let's talk the latest Vikings news as we approach, really start steamrolling here for these Bears and getting back into our weekly routine. It's a fast season, guys. Close by and blank. Let's enjoy it. And let's enjoy whatever's going to come from it. Good, bad. There'll be great moments. There'll be some sad moments. Hopefully it ends in triumph. I cannot wait. Let's go over the Vikings' latest news. The big news, really, they dropped the first unofficial depth chart for Week 1. Some takeaways from that: Carson Wentz is quarterback number 2 over Max Brosmer. I know there was some confusion there, but they kind of listed them alphabetically before that. I don't think there's any real doubt Carson Wentz would be your backup. That's why he's here. Brosmer, as good as he's looked, just not ready to take on that role at this point. So he's your quarterback, too. Hopefully, we don't have to see him take the field. Adam Thielen is listed as wide receiver 2 over Jalen Naylor. I'm not surprised by that one bit. Jalen Redmond is just starting interior defensive lineman, basically starting nose tackle. I don't think there's going to be a true nose this year. This is going to be a rotation, guys who can do both. But he's, technically that nose. Ty Felton is your kick returner. Miles Price is your punt returner. 2 rookies at the return positions. That might scare a few, but you know what? These guys earned those jobs, and I'm ready to ride or die with them. I think they'll be just fine. So congratulations to both those guys for earning those spots. But yeah, I don't know. I think nothing overly shocking here on the depth chart from what we saw come out today. There's already concerns, speaking about Chicago and their field condition. KOC says he'll have his players prepared to play in whatever conditions there may be and have the right equipment. Chicago, get your shit together. Get that field in good shape. Come on. You're professionals here. It shouldn't be an issue at the pro level, your field, and the condition of it. So if we get some hurt because of Chicago's sloppy-ass field Week 1, some key player like a John Grenard pulls – I'll be going ape shit. I'll be going absolutely ape shit. So Chicago, get it together, man. Harrison Smith's status, it's for Week 1, it's a little up in the air. A couple reports here, one from Doogie, one from Ben Gosling. He's doing well. Hopefully he should be good. I think that was Doogie's, and then Gosling reported that we'll see about Week 1, but not expected to be a long-term deal, but a wait and see for Week 1 and Harrison Smith's availability. He's got this illness he's been dealing with at all camp. Hasn't practiced since, I think, August 7th, something very, very early in the preseason in training camp. Again, no one really knows what's going on there. Wish him the best. Hopefully see him on the field sooner than later. And hopefully that is Week 1 in Chicago. Andrew Van Ginkel, another guy who's been dealing with an injury kind of under the radar. He's working his way back, doing really well, said KOC today. Really hope Van Gink's out there against. He's the one who hasn't practiced August 7th for an undisclosed reason. Again, at least you have Dallas Turner you can plug in there if he can't go. But damn, it would be nice to have Gink and Grenard pressuring the hell out of Caleb Williams, forcing him to do stupid things as young quarterbacks do. This is kind of a no-brainer. I think this was also Ben Gosling. I think Aaron Jones is the main guy, but I think Jordan Mason will be very involved in the Vikings running game. I think some of those situations where it's more physical, I would expect to see Jordan Mason out there, which I don't think is a shocker. Like we were all expecting. If it's a goal line situation, short yardage situation, Jordan Mason should be the one toting that rock. Powerful, violent runner who can push for some extra yards. Very hard to bring down. So what's not hard to bring down is Patriot Thin Crust Pizza by Brewpub. Go get yourself one. You'll devour that thing in minutes. That's a Lupagus guarantee. Great pizza, great cause. Patriot by Brewpub. A couple more things. Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson's hamstring isn't expected to affect his play, but could require long-term maintenance. So I expect him to, every week, probably be on the early injury report with that hamstring, giving him some extra time to recoup and recover, get an extra massage, get that thing rubbed out before he starts practicing again for next week's game. He's earned that right. But I do think this is a legit injury. He has earned the right to get a day off. He's that damn good. So, yeah, I think that's what long-term maintenance means. It's you know what? He probably won't be practicing until Thursday. So don't get your panties in a bundle. Every single week, Justin Jefferson starts out on the injury report. Vikings are hopeful, barring any setbacks, that Jalen Naylor will play in Chicago's game this Monday in Chicago against the Bears. A lot of concerns are about his hand, if he'd be ready to go. Sounds like things are progressing well where they expect him or they're optimistic that he will play. So hopefully he doesn't hurt in practice this week. If he does, he probably won't. If he doesn't, then we'll see Jalen Nailor out there trying to earn that big money contract, probably from another team next year, or earn, wide receiver 3. But Adam Thielen sounds like he's got number 2 according to the depth chart. Last thing here, we do have some Vikings number changes before the season starts here. Miles Price will be wearing number 4. Nudie McLaughlin will be wearing 6. Jeff Okudah will be rocking the number 8. Carson Wentz will be his number 11. Adam Thielen will be 19. Ben Yurosek is going to be 85. Javon Hargrave will be 97. And Bo Richter, the Richter scale himself, will be going from, I think he was 96. He'll now be 98, will be Bo Richter. So some number changes to look for. If you watch the game Monday night, you're like, who the hell is that guy? Remember this video. And I taught you what these numbers were. So that is your Vikings' latest news and nuggets. Again, go to the store, get yourself a Patriot Thin Crust pizza. Great pizza, great cause. Thank you, Brew Pub. And guys, remember to always keep your skull in your home.